Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Bunny or Gun Bunny. In today's video, I'm going to be coming up with a concept I'm going to be fulfilling a concept that is kind of a joke, but that I thought would be kind of funny, and then ended up realizing actually this could be helpful in some ways if I can actually pull it off, as well as being funny. But today, I am tying up my gun. I call it Gun Bondage, named after Shabari, which is, a form of rope tying that is often used in the community or in practice and like scenes like this, but it is also an art form. But yes, I am using it in this. This is really crappy rope, so I didn't really take care of it that well. I'm also not like a rope top or rigger at all. I'm a rope bunny, which is actually really funny. Apparently that's a common term. So yes, I am a rope bunny as well as gun bunny. Which is another word for rope bottom, or someone who likes to get tied up. Anyway, so now that I'm on that rant, before I get started, I'm just going to let you know that I'm completely funded by Patreon. I don't think I could get anyone to sponsor me if I wanted to because I'm ridiculous. But I also don't do YouTube monetization, so if you want to support me and want extra gun money content, go check that out. It starts at $5, and I really appreciate it. I also have a P.O. box, so you can go send me anything you would like there. And my social medias will also be appearing on screen now, as well as the Patreon members that get shoutouts. Also, just so you know, I post every Monday and Tuesday. So I post every Monday and Thursday. So if you're looking me up for my videos, check that out. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm setting up my second camera so we can get, another angle. No, don't break. Oh, fuck. There we go, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. So I'm going to start by removing the existing sling and, I was going to say, I'm going to tie it up and I'm going to make a sling. So I'm going to start by removing the existing sling. So the whole idea around this was that the Halloween competition I did, I had the sling and I had the rifle, but I just didn't have the sling on the rifle. This was for the night shoot when it was like the middle of the night. And I was like, what if you don't have a sling for your rifle? For some weird reason, randomly, like in the middle of the apocalypse, and you don't have a sling on your rifle and you need one, could you use a rope? And the answer is probably yeah. You could probably use a very long stalk if you really needed to. But is it a good idea? Probably no. But do we do good ideas here? No. We do my ideas. Look, I never said I was smart, I just said I was hot. All right, let's see. I have me literally looking up the instructions I need while I'm filming this is hilarious. I was not prepared. I am tired. My apologies. Wait, where did it go? I had the link open, but now I can't find it. Oh, there we go. Single column tie. So this can be done around like a wrist or whatever, or like, so I'm going to find the two ends. One of the reasons this rope is so fucking crappy is because it has metal ends, and if you're tying somebody up with this, you're gonna whip them in the eye with it. I just whip myself in the shoulder with it. I think it's fun to break out of the things when I get tied up into it as like a wreck. Because I'm a brat. And yeah, you just Google on your own time. The internet's great. It has lots of information and it's all accurate. Definitely should look this up on the internet. I should really be doing this as a submachine gun because that's really funny. See, I just whipped myself with it. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the barrel. Now I'm going to do, oh no, actually, no, I'm not, I'm lied. I'm going to start the stalk. Because that has a loop where I can just, loop it through later, but this doesn't, so I'm going to start with this. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to go put it underneath. And then I'm going to thread this through. Ta-da! Okay, now what's next? Okay, so now I'm going to make a reserve tension, so it's just going to, I'm going to pull it over. The thing about rope tying and shibari like this is all about tension and the physics of the way that the rope clings to things and also not making things too tight, but you're not actually tying knots, you're tying different folds in the rope. I think it's really cool. The whole thing is really cool. Okay, so, and I'm making sure that my camera's getting some view. And I'm going to do that by climbing on my desk instead of being a normal person. Good, okay. And now, because it's easier, I'm going to continue to sit on this table. You're welcome. Okay. And so then, I have this. And I'm going to bring it over here. And I'm going through the reverse tension. I think that's what it says it's called. Not the bite. The whole point of getting tied up for me is to not have to think. So I'm not usually paying that much of attention. Okay, so then I'm going to fold it over back again this way. Do it. Wait, no, it's fold first. So you should be able to comfortably fit 2 fingers inside under the rope, which I can kind of do, but again, not a person. Okay, so then, the reason it's so bad is because it's so slight that it's not actually wrapped onto itself right, which sucks. Oh no, wait, did I do something wrong? Wait, no, it doesn't look like the picture. That's not good. Yes, I did do something wrong. Okay, so I went under and through where I should have gone over and through. So I have to go back. Now, this is so long. Y'all, I don't suggest doing this. Just get a sling for your rifle. This is way more complicated. Unless you're good with rope, which I'm not. I just thought it would be funny, and no one may agree with me, but I think it's funny, so you gotta deal with it. Again, my favorite saying is, this is my YouTube channel, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Did I do it wrong again? So what's interesting about this knot is that you can see when I'm pulling on it here, it's just pulling up. It's actually not tightening these four, which is one of the things about Shabari is that it's, you can pull on it and it's safe and it's not going to restrict somebody wind, etc. The fucking, what's the thing? Their blood supply. I was looking, okay, I'm just sitting on the table now, you guys. So, I have that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this loop that exists here and I'm just going to thread the rest of it through. There are no instruction manuals. These fucking terrible little metal grommets at the end, they suck. There's no instruction manual on how to correctly Shabari your what would still be rifle, or any rifle that I have ever seen. And so I'm making this up as I go along. And I'm cutting off these stupid fucking ends. They suck. Anyway, yeah. There have never been instructions on this. Oh, also, if you like Shabari and you want to see more examples of it, I actually, at my first brutality competition ever, wore a Shabari harness, and I will insert a picture later of that. But it was super cool, and it was actually with good rope, but done by somebody who knows what they're doing. Not me. Okay, now it's fraying a little bit, but that's fine because I will just I'll stitch the ends later. But from now, I need to make the video. So, giant knot. So I've looped it through the loopy thing. Technical terms. Also, if you all have all this tactical gear and you're not using it to fulfill kinky desires of being chased through the woods, tactical gear is hot. Maybe I'm just spend way too much time reading books, but yeah. But yeah, this is more of just me doing whatever the fuck I want. All right, I'm gonna guesstimate that seems about right for length, and then I'm not gonna cut the rope because, you know, even if it is crappy rope, it's still like rope, and I don't want, you know, it literally just cut the ends, didn't I? Well, you know what I mean, probably. People, I'm confused myself, okay, on what I mean. I don't know what I mean. Okay, so I wanna tie this in a way that still lets this be adjustable, but isn't gonna have all of this extra thing. So what I'm first gonna do, so my original plan was to, you know, loop it in here, but then I was like, that's not really gonna let this be adjustable. So I have to figure out a way around that. Or will it? Let's find out together. So I'm taking the ends of this and I'm just looping it underneath the entire notch that I did before. And then I'm gonna try to get these now 4 strings of rope to be even, which again, kind of makes it really sucky as a sling because you have 4 different strands now that you have to keep track of. And so I'm just pulling, adjusting until it feels about right. Guesstimation. Okay. And then I'm just gonna this is making me really, really want to do a rope seam now. I gotta plan that. Success! I mean, look, it's a little long, but it works. It's actually pretty comfy too. Right, like if I had it a little shorter, I could do the full sling. But yeah, it actually does work pretty well and is actually really comfortable. So yes, in a like bind, I guess you can actually use rope as a sling. People have probably already figured this out before. For me personally, the fun of it was more of the Shabari part than using the rope as a sling. I wanted to do a more complicated Shabari where I would do like kind of almost like a rope harness across the gun without interfering with any of the mechanisms. But that's more complicated. The charging handle. One that's more complicated, and I do not have the skills to do that, but I just realized something. This rope is probably going to get in the way of you running the handle. Fuck. Yeah, don't do this. It doesn't work. But it looks cool as fuck. Like, it looks really pretty. I can't believe it took me like, this is what, 23 minutes into the video of filming. It might be cut up a little bit, but. Well, anyway, thank you for watching today. I hope you liked today's video. Please like and subscribe. Bye!